Well, we're back in this horrible place. Also, off-screen, that book I got from the wolf, I traded it in for that girl at the shop, and she gave me this book.
Enigma, a book of insoluble paradoxical puzzles.
But also make sure you read that book first, the one that you got, because it's about squirrels. That'll be explained later, I'm sure. But first, how about we go in here? Hello, Mr. Robot. You look like a Dalek.
Hi there, Mr. Robot.
Robot? Do not belittle me, you diseased sack of offal. I am a synthetic mega ultra genius.
That's smug for short, right?
Ha! Very amusing. Make your cheap acronym-based cracks while you can, Pond Slime. One day, cybernetic beings like myself will take over the world. And when that day comes, life will not be a container of cherries for you and your kind. You will all be eradicated, exterminated, annihilated, obliterated, and terminated, of course, with extreme prejudice. Resistance will be futile.
A robot hell-bent on taking over the world. Now there's something new.
Yeah, this guy's a walking cliche. Except he's on wheels.
So it's a Christopher Walken Dalek. Awesome! So how you doing there?
What's with all the piles of junk? Trash collector on strike?
Fool! These piles of junk are the most sophisticated robots in the world, and I designed every one of them myself.
No offense, but this is obviously the work of a very sick mind.
Sick mind? You insult me. This is no mere mind. I'm equipped with a 100% synthetic, error-free positronic brain. A brain infinitely superior to the gray lump of mucus that shivers and sweats in your monkey skull. But that's not all. In parallel, my brain is supported by a one-of-a-kind, state-of-the-art, twin-turbo, self-cleaning, air-conditioned, micro-macro processor.
Whoa, that's one hell of a chip you got on your shoulder.
Pretty much.
Correct. Go ahead, ask me a question. I can answer anything.
Oh, really? Wait, what's this?
Okay, I have to ask. What is all this stuff? Like that heap of components on the counter. Is it dinner, perhaps?
It's a work in progress. The latest in my new line of home security robots. First, there was the bus duster. A feather duster programmed to viciously disembowel any unauthorized user.
I could sure use one of those, babies.
No, you couldn't.
Happens all the time over at my place. Some jerk breaks in and tidies up.
Then I created the Securidil Ultra Secure Pickle Jar. Enter the wrong combination, and the lid explodes, sending razor-sharp shrapnel searing through your flesh.
Another winner!
And now, the Toastum brand security toasting system. The ultimate answer to illicit bread browning. Should any unauthorized individual attempt to drop bread products into this toaster, boom, shakalaka, they're toast. Ha, ha, ha.
Very funny.
You know, you'd think a guy this brilliant could come up with a better joke than that.
You think the joke was bad? Did you hear the laugh?
Agreed. Okay, well, I guess I'll finish up with the
You
talking.
say you can answer anything, right?
Affirmative. Anything.
Then I have a question. What if someone were to ask you a question you couldn't answer?
Can't happen. Period.
But suppose it did.
I told you, that can't happen.
So, you can't answer my question?
Fine, if it were to happen. Which it can't. I suppose well, first I'd experience excruciating pain as my circuits started to sizzle. Then I'd start to shake uncontrollably as I lost control of even the most basic functions. And finally, my head would hurtle into the air like a rocket, rendering me a useless heap of scrap metal with no more brain power than your average kitchen appliance. Did I mention that this cannot happen?
Good thing. That sizzling circuit stuff sounded like it would hurt.
Actually, the thought alone caused me considerable discomfort. Allow me to repay you in kind.
Hey!
Hey!
Ah, That made it all better.
Yeah, okay. So, we gotta start asking you questions you can't answer then. Although, why would I do that? Do I have to take your toaster or something?
Okay. You say you can answer any question, right? Well, I've got one for you.
You don't say.
If a tree falls in the woods, and there's no one around to hear it, does it make any sound?
Boy, that's a toughie.
What a ridiculous question. Obviously, the same sound waves would be generated regardless of whether or not some moronic sentient being was within earshot.
Was that a yes?
Well, that answers that question.
So who buys your, creations, anyway?
The elite of the Malevolence, of course. Count Nefarious himself is my best customer.
I bet he's a tough one to please.
There isn't a more cold-hearted, calculating, manipulative creature in the Malevolence.
Well, duh, he's the
We get
ruler.
along like a domicile on fire. It's almost a pity that he, too, will die when the machines take over.
Do tell.
One glorious day, I will command an army of death machines, whose primary objective will be to rid the world of all lesser beings. That is to say, everything that is not a machine. Thanks to our superior minds, powerful bodies, and heavy-duty death guns, you and your kind will find yourselves deader than the nails that are used indoors.
That's what you think, Boltneck. But bear in mind that other catchy saying. Don't count your young domestic fowls before they've hatched.
You mean chickens, right? Ah, so you're a bit speciest. It's not nice to be mean like that.
You ever do any work inside the big guy's fortress?
You know, laundry, windows.
No windows. But I have created several formidable security doors. One for Nefarious himself, and one for his psychic sidekick, Misfortune.
Security doors? I don't see the challenge for a synthetic mega-ultra genius like you. I mean, give me a couple of inches of steel, stick on a lock or two, bingo bongo boongo. I got me a security door.
Ha! My doors offer far more than a rudimentary lock and key mechanism. Entry to Misfortune's chamber is controlled by a sophisticated voice analysis system. And Nefarious's door will only open if his own hand, or Misfortune's paw, is inserted into an ID scanner. Their hands are their keys. Impossible to lose, and strictly not transferable. In summary, my security doors give you far more bingo, bango, bongo for your buck.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to cut off Nefarious's and his kitty cat friend's hands. Good to know.
So, what sort of robotic masterpiece have you whipped up for his royal unpleasantness? A nose hair trimmer?
A bubble bath dispenser?
A robotic foot massage?
Of course not. All of my creations have one thing in common.
Explode?
This.
Hey!
An electrified finger? That must be kinda limiting.
No, idiot. The ability to cause terrible pain. Or at least considerable inconvenience. For instance, I've just completed a device of the utmost importance. An impenetrable cell door for the Malevolence prison. Mark my words, no one will ever escape from the Count's jail again.
Okay, well, let's talk about these goons then.
What do you know about Nefarious' henchmen?
What do I know? Everything. I was the one Nefarious called upon to remedy their various deficiencies.
Deficiencies?
The first could not talk. The second could not see. And the third,
Went wee all the way home.
Yes.
the third was deaf. I was commissioned to create bionic senses to make up for whatever they lacked. Thanks to me, today they are an extraordinarily powerful team of henchmen. Of course, the bionic gadgets I created are superior in every way to their own feeble, flippy, floppy body parts. A waste of technology, but no matter. When the revolution comes, my steel warriors will salvage these devices and torch the rest. The revolution. I can picture it now. A barren wasteland littered with flesh-stripped skulls. Huh? A steel foot triumphantly crushing the...
All right, we get the idea.
Keep it in your
Who's
robotic
plan to
pants,
bore us
please.
all to death?
Just keep it in your robot pants, dude.
Brilliant as you are, you've probably anticipated what I'm about to say.
Indeed, I have. O magnificent man of metal, I worship you, and everything touched by your mighty steel fingers.
No. Goodbye.
Pretty much. So, we need to actually make you lose your mind. Good thing I got this book of enigmas. Hey, this statement is false. Let's do this.
Boy, this is a great book. There's all sorts of interesting stuff in here. Puzzles, stories. Say, would you like to hear a story?
Of course not.
Too bad.
Oh, come on, you'll like it. It's a story about a genie. The smartest genie in the world.
He certainly couldn't be as clever as I.
No one ever stumped the genie until one day the king's sister's best friend's hairdresser came to see him.
Did she?
She asked, "What is the one question that you can't answer?"
That's nice. So, seen any good movies?
Hold on a second. See, I thought maybe I'd ask you the same thing.
Same thing? What? Same thing?
You know, what's the one question you cannot answer?
This is absurd.
Well,
It's...
you can't answer my question?
Stop it! I'm thinking. There's nothing I cannot answer. Nothing I can't... Oh, I don't feel well. What have you done? Impudent meat puppets! What have you done? Done!
Night-night.
Aww.
I knew he was smarter than old Bolt Brain. So what is the one question he can't answer anyway?
Oh boy.
Don't know. Can I take his head?
I don't have any use for the head of a broken down megalomaniacal robot.
Okay, fine, then I will take your plunger.
Let's take the plunger.
You blow off a guy's head, and then take his plunger. Now that's low.
Oh well. Rest in pieces, good sir. At least now we won't have to worry about you taking over. Wait, what's this button? Oh wait, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. What do I do with this plunger, though? There's gotta be somewhere I can use this plunger. Anyway.
It's in neutral.
Okay, whatever. Let's go. To Zanydu! This clock has been bothering me. This is a funky looking clock. Someone tells me I have to fix it. This is gonna take some finagling, I guess. Okay. So what am I doing here? This clock is funky. What am I doing?
Hey, we got the clock to work.
What did I do? Cool, so what do I do while I'm in here? Whoa. Is there any reason why that fish has apparently got boobs? So what do I do with this toilet?
Looks like the toilet is clogged.
Can't fish flush with a clogged toilet. No way, no how.
There's a clogged toilet. Oh, no, 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 no. No, get back in there, Drew. We're gonna have to unclog this baby. Good thing I stole this plunger from the Christopher Walken Dalek.
Too bad the robot maker couldn't be here to see what we did with his gadget.
The shock probably would have blown his head clean off. That hadn't happened already.
So, I gotta dump a fish in, right? This looks like something you do with a fish. Oops. There you go.
I haven't had this much fun since my goldfish died.
Goldfish.
So what am I looking for here? Do. Oops. That was a bad choice, wasn't it?
Cut out the toilet humor, Drew. I know you can do better than that.
Oh, okay. So we'll flush this guy back and we'll get something else. I bet you we'll have to go for that green one.
Goldfish.
Oh, I got one.
Nice catch.
He's a funky looking one. Where'd he go? I put him in my pocket. Where did he go? No, seriously, where'd that fish go? I had one in my pocket.
You can't fish flush without a fish, pal.
But where's my fish? I don't see my fish. Crud. So what's up this middle path? So, there's a vulture.
Vultures make me nervous when they hang around like that.
Do I do anything to you? Oh,
I don't think the vulture will let me.
why do I need to switch that around? Should probably feed him that hunk of meat. Oh wait, am I gonna have to poison him?
Yummy.
Ew. Oh, there's my fish. I don't know why it wasn't there before. Here you go. Ah.
That just goes to show, that vultures shouldn't eat poisoned carcasses.
Drew, you are not only my friend, you're my teacher.
And your creator, I might add. Yeah, he's dead, all right.
Now that vulture is, well, vulture bait.
Ooh.
Think anyone would mind if I took this feather?
I've heard it said that plucking a feather from a fallen bird is a noble gesture of compassion and respect.
I'll buy that.
Of course, the guy who said it was drunk at the time, and everyone else thought he was a moron.
Was it you there, Flux? Anyway, can I have the sign now?
You never know when you might need a big arrow sign.
Sure, why not? Not sure what I can do with it, but okay. So... now where do I go? Actually, I just thought of something. The cow needs something for her fix.
More, you sack of mutton!
Here's something that can torture you.
Don't spare the rod!
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
A feather?
A feather! It's brilliant!
It is.
Think about it.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Of course!
Now, you worms may take some glue.
Okay.
Punisher Polly doesn't like ingratitude.
Thank you both, so much.
Feel free to stick around and watch, won't you?
I'd rather not.
Tickle me, my wild and woolly one. Tickle me until I scream for mercy.
Gee, I just love happy endings. Can we go now?
Please. I don't want to be here. Not my thing. Sorry. You're welcome to keep your little things to yourself, but keep me out of it, please. I don't want any. No. Oh, shut up, you stupid bunny rabbit. Hey guys, I stole your key earlier, do you mind? No, that's good. So... what to do? Do I need to do anything here? Can I open this cabinet with anything? Don't think so. Actually, I just thought of something. I think I goofed a little backwards. Hang on. Stop sighing, you're annoying. I think I forgot to pick up something. Forgot to take my spit. Can't believe I forgot this. This will probably how I can get that cabinet open. It's still an awkward spot to put a thing. It's like, why can't you just put it right where the tree is? Well, either way, at least I don't have to go back to the cow and sheep again. That was just... ugh. Alright. Here we go. Let's open this baby up.
I can't just pry the cupboard open with this spit, but there must be something I can do with it.
Wait, what do you mean? Is there something I can do with it? Oh, wait. There's a hole.
Ready, Flux? We've been waiting for this moment for a long time.
So it's the beginning of the
Let's
game.
find out what top secret royal goodies are locked away in this cupboard.
It's his porn stash.
It's a top secret royal
Kitty cat.
stuffed kitty cat.
Hurrah!
That's not a very good thing to hide, but we'll take it anyway.
Whoops! Look at that.
It fell
that toy
in.
cat just fell off the shelf and landed in my pocket.
Stealing from his royal smiliness is truly despicable, Drew. Do it again.
No thanks. But now we have one other thing I need to think of doing here. As soon as I get past Silky Bun Bun. See Mr. Squirrel up here? I think he needs a bit of lovin'. And from the book I had gotten earlier that I traded, I know exactly what to do here. There's my glue. Put it
There
on.
must be a more convenient way to do that.
Oh, I know. Put that on there and there.
That's cute.
So now it's got teeth
Oh,
and a squirrely tail. It looks a lot like a squirrel, but that squirrel prefers to jump. So we shall put jumping needs in it.
a hopping, beat-up, stuffed cat.
Cool. Here we go. Knock, knock, knock. Well, you didn't waste any time, did you?
Oh, that was sweet. Bizarre, but sweet.
You realize it'll end in divorce. They just have nothing in common.
Not to mention she's kind of dead inside and outside. Alright, well, hey, Flux. Go get the nuts.
Flux, could you go up there and grab those nuts?
Sure. You never know when some extra nuts will come in handy.
Thank you. Good job, Flux. Now maybe we can actually go to Malevoland and do something there.